Hello YouTube, and welcome to my second Modern Warfare 2 commentary. Today I am playing Demolition on Terminal. I get a nuke, I almost get two nukes, but I die when I'm caught out of ammo with the riot shield, which is a bit of a pain, but that stuff happens, what can you do? I go 70 for 7, which is quite a nice KD, but with 14 assists. That's quite a lot of assists, I think. I mean, yeah, 5, fair enough. Maybe get a couple of kills stolen by teammates. At 14, must be mad. Anyway, I think I did pretty well. I was playing with a few of my friends. Helped me out quite a bit. One of them was running UAV. Always a massive help if you're playing objective games. And also, I have a funny story to tell you guys. I don't know what that guy was doing there. Staring at the wall with his FAMAS. But anyway, he gives me his Harriers. Gives me my Harriers. So I'm almost on for my nuke already. I'm not going to be playing that much COD in the coming months, or any other games for that matter, because I have my GCSE exams. I don't know what they're called in America, but basically the exams you have when you're 15 or 16. So they're fairly big things, and they're going to be taking up the majority of my time. So I've got a stockpile of half decent games that I'm going to commentate and put up, but for now, you guys can enjoy this one. At the moment I've also got my chop gunner, so I'm just kind of trying to run around and, well, not run around, but I'm trying to play it safe until I've got my chop gunner, which I just get. Terminal isn't the best map for chop gunners because most of it's sort of covered over, and the spawn, especially in Demolition, isn't under one of the windows, so it's almost impossible to shoot into. You have to wait until they run out. So I don't get that many kills with either of my chop gunners. So, and they're pretty boring anyway, so I just fast forward through them in super fast mode. But yeah, also this Wednesday I'm going to upload a fairly good search and destroy game, which I go 9 for 2 in. It's not the best search and destroy score I've ever got, but it has a couple of pretty nice snipes, and I get a 3 kill feed. Coming next round, I've got the super fast mode chop gunner. It actually sounds really weird through when it's in super fast mode, like a minigun or something. But because my capture card records sound really quietly, you can't hear it above my commentary, because I speak like a loud fool. Anyway, when I was in town the other day, getting a haircut, as you do, when you need your hair cutting, going into St Ives, little town near where I live, and coming back from the haircut, going to get picked up by my dad, this old lady comes out of Greg's. You know, the bakery chain. I don't know if it happened in America, but basically Greg's sells sort of sausage rolls and bread and all that crap. But she was pissed off for some reason. I mean, she was really angry. She was like swearing at everyone, telling people to get the fuck out of the way. It was actually pretty damn funny. But what made it even more funny was the fact that she's an old lady, but she's on a mobility scooter, like for old people. It was just the funniest thing I've ever seen. So by this point, I'm almost on for my nuke. So I decided to play a bit more cautiously and wait it out. Kind of around their spawn somewhere, so I can pick up a few kills fairly quickly. Pick off that guy nicely. And then there's a second coming up just about in a second. I don't know when. And then I smell a guy. Well, I don't smell him, but I hear him through my turtle beaches anyway. Probably the same thing, but I smell his ghillie suit. Probably not the nicest thing to do. But who cares? So, also, something I've decided to do recently, which has turned out pretty well. I picked up this technique from a friend. It is actually... oh, there's my nuke there. It's actually pretty damn useful. Put Woman Army on your main class. For example, I'd put on Woman Army with a Scar Silence and Stopping Power, and then on another class put Danger Close Pro, and then switch out to the Danger Close Pro class as soon as you start using your Harriers or your chopper gunner, because your kill streaks absolutely rape with Danger Close Pro. The Harrier actual airstrike covers about half of any map, and then the chopper gunner does so much damage. And splash damage as well, it's ridiculous. It's really useful. So thank you to whoever told me that. I can't remember who it is. I think it was Hagar maybe. Another thing is, this match was one of the matches in a game of 3 where I got a nuke in every one, so 3 nukes in 3 games, which I was pretty impressed with. It's a shame I couldn't make this one a double nuke, because that really would have made my day. But, oh, who cares, right? It's only a game. Still pretty nice though, if I did get it. The intervention has grown on me quite a lot recently. I didn't use any snipers at all on my 0 prestige, so level 1 to 70. Then my first prestige I used intervention, but on my second and third, my friends persuaded me to start using the Barrett, which I thought was amazing. I mean, it's fairly good, it's decent and all, and some would argue that it's better than the intervention, but now I think the intervention's better. It's just much easier to quickscope with, and a lot more fun to use, and it's bolt action, which is pretty cool. I don't want to get all nostalgic about the M40, but that was one beast of a gun. I'm sure a lot of you all agree with me. Coming up just now is almost the bit where I die on my nuke. I mean, I just got my Harriers there, and I get my chopper gunner fairly surely, but I don't use it this round, because by the time I get it, it's only about 30 seconds left. There's not much point using it. But right here is quite a funny bit. Look at that riot shielder. Didn't have a clue. Knife him in the back, then pick it up. That's how I got the riot shield when I died. But this is the start of a pretty beastly kind of raping session, if you want to call it that. Or in a second it is. But these guys just don't know what's going to happen to them. I'm just going prone behind the counter, dodging, ducking, diving, and the riot shield returns for some vengeance. But I have my own riot shield, and he doesn't know what the hell he's going to do. Luckily I get a couple of assists off that, which is pretty sweet. Now I decide to retreat back to the bomb, I think, that we're supposed to be defending, or in a second I do. Yeah, there's my chopper gunner there, but I think I only have 40 seconds left, or something, so I decide not to use it, as I thought I'd be able to stay alive. Unfortunately, I do not stay alive. But, oh well. Hey ho, it's a game. Right? I can't stress that enough. Most people, they die on a nuke. They'll go, oh no, I died on a nuke. Oh, so close. But it's just a game, don't cry. Get over it. Alright? Just saying that. Get it out there, in the open. Maybe some people take it on board. So now I'm picking up the kills nicely. These guys don't know what's happening to them, they're just running out of spawn and getting raped, even though... Oh yeah, we're not... Let this part where I've run out of ammo, and all I have is a riot shield. I managed to bash this one guy after he gave me 200 points, and then I think I'm safe, the bomb goes off, and I get knifed. I was pretty frustrated then, but as I say, it's only a game, so stick with it. Now I just have another super fast mode chopper gunner, which is pretty boring. I don't like watching other people's chopper gunners. I like using them, but they're pretty boring to watch. So I'll pretty much always fast forward my chopper gunners, I think. And then in a second I think I'll call them a nuke, which ends the game with a bang, as you say. So yeah, there it goes. And I try to be clever on this bit and commit suicide with the claymore before a nuke gets here, but I do it a bit too early, and so I end up killing myself with the claymore, and then I spawn and get killed by my nuke. Had I not done that, I would have gone 70 for 6, but as it stands I go for 70 and 7 with 14 assists. Thank you for watching. This was my second commentary. I've been Saulmeister.